Wendy with a notebook, Wendy with a pen, digging through the dark where the secret's been. Questions fly like bullets, truth cuts deep in the shadows where nightmares creep. Watch them break it down, unveil the lies, under lurid skies where the danger hides. The fire in their veins and the trust in their eyes. Randy and Wendy taking you for a ride. Clues left scattered like whispers in the wind. Every page they turn closer to the end. No stone unturned, no mystery safe. Through the chaos they pave the way. Watch them break it down, unveil the lies, under lurid skies where the danger hides. The fire in their veins and distrust in their eyes. Randy and Wendy taking you for a ride. Clues left scattered like whispers in the wind. Every page they turn closer to the end. No stone unturned, no mystery safe. Through the chaos they pave the way. Watch them break it down, unveil the lies, under lurid skies where the danger hides. The fire in their veins and distrust in their eyes. Randy and Wendy taking you for a ride. Late nights burn bright under the moon. Answers buried deep, they'll find them soon. Guts and glory on a darkened stage. Randy and Wendy script the final page.
Are you okay?
Yeah, as soon as he came in, flipped it on, it was working, and then it went right back out when he left.
What? Of course it did. Did you call him back?
I haven't.
Did you,
But,
call
I
him,
mean,
did you call him back?
I'm about to right now.
You didn't see what he did? You can't just do what he did?
Yeah, it just keeps going, off and on, off and on. I mean, I bet he hates me.
No, he doesn't. You're a paying customer. He loves you.
Oh, you have no idea. Last night I blew all the electricity out. It was
my
a pouring
God.
down rain.
What are you doing? Throwing raves?
Well, it's cold, so I put in an extra heater, and boom.
Yeah.
Hey, Eric.
Was not going for that, huh?
No. And I went outside and flipped all the stuff, and it didn't work. And he had to come all the way from wherever he lives to here and fix it. And
Oh, I thought he lived right there on the property.
no,
Oh, damn.
I didn't ask. But hey, thing one,
Yeah.
go down and say hi to everybody. Thank you so much, Sunshine Sally. I appreciate the super chat.
Hey, Eric, how are you, honey?
Flip it one more time, like I've I'm just gonna say it's okay. I'll just keep flipping it. I'm done with that. They probably think I'm a smart ass, and but I mean, y'all have seen I've flipped it 3 times since I've been live.
And it just keeps shutting off?
Yeah.
But what are you going to do for a shower?
I don't know. Hey, Annie M, Harley, Warrior Grandma, Karma.
That sounds like future Randy's problem. Okay.
Well, I'm getting really mad. Like,
oh, I'm sorry, honey. I'm good, Eric.
I mean, it won't stay on. And I mean,
is it set to a certain temperature?
I don't. Oh, it just went back out.
Oh shit. Randy's about to trash this camper. She does need a scream pillow. I have a feeling we're the scream pillow.
Yeah, I'm sorry. There, fuck it.
It just went off again?
Yeah, that's how quick. And of course, when he came down, it didn't do it. Hey, shot of poison.
I wonder what's happening.
I don't know. It did it the first day I got here, and he kept flipping it, and it started working. But it was doing it when I got up this morning. Oh, hey, Sandra Louise at Mama Tuesday.
I think you should call him before he gets all the way back home.
Well, they're up there. It won't stay on.
Did you send that with a middle finger emoji? Because it certainly sounded like you did.
They, I'm just I'm trying so hard to be nice. I am.
Well,
I swear.
You paid good money for that place, and they need to make sure you don't freeze to death. Come on now.
Yeah, and
you're not being unreasonable.
Oh, no, this is something completely different, Shamat. It's the hot water heater. It doesn't have anything to do with the electricity. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Aunt Kathy. The hot water heater. And I mean, the other day it did it. I was in the shower, almost died. What?
Yeah, no, that's not okay. And you better not leave a good review either.
And remember, if the water is hot, it will flip off. Test the water.
That's what I was wondering. Is the water too hot? Maybe you need to use some hot water.
I tried that.
Okay. She just got up and walked away. I can't.
They sent me a text and said, and remember, if the water is hot, it will flip off. Test the water. Okay. And there's always the bathhouse for showers. What? Where's the bathhouse?
Oh, no.
No.
All right, then tell him. No, the water's cold. I just tested it. Ice cold. Hey, Florida Gray. I mean, just don't. I mean, I would be pissed if you didn't call me and you knew I was driving back home. Like, I'm glad you're texting him because I don't want him to go all the way home and then find out he has to come all the way back.
Yeah.
You might as well just turn the hell around and come back.
Well, I don't think they close up there till 6. If I was him, I would have already came back.
Yes,
and maybe he's thinking, and I don't think he knows how to fix it. And
then he needs to put you in a different room or a different camper or whatever.
I think he just looked around and thought, she ain't moving campers. Because I mean, all my shit is everywhere.
Well,
why didn't he try the water? I don't know. I don't know. I really, I love the idea of this. I just need things to work, y'all. But I'm 15 minutes from a nervous breakdown.
Yeah.
I'm used to, this guy's name is Jim. I'm used to my Jim. If I'm uncomfortable, yeah, the pilot light, I can hear the pilot light come on when I flip the switch. And, I'm not touching it again, but unless I punch a hole through it. So if he's smart, I mean, it's not like this is free.
No, that's what I'm saying. You paid for that. You're the guest. You're not the problem. You're the guest. And if he's not going to fix it, you need hot water. If he's not going to fix that, then he needs to put you in a different place.
Let me text Jim. And my son's got the Rona for the 6th time.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes, Jennifer, that's what I said. He needs to fix it or move you.
I agree.
Hang on, I'll be right back. I gotta take Asher out real quick.
Ask if he wants to trade for the night. Right. Put me one of them house daddies out there. No, just. I'm sorry, y'all. I had the stream set up, and then this started happening, and Shamat, thank you so much. I love you too, and thank you. It's y'all. So it's all right, y'all. It's just it's a stressful day. Look, we don't even know what's gonna happen at the trial. I'm out of my element here. But it is what it is. I wish that they would make some kind of resolution other than telling me there's a bathhouse somewhere here.
A bathhouse?
What is that? Yeah.
Like showering with other people?
Well, it's probably private bath, but where is it? And do I have to walk out in the cold to get there? I think so.
Not for what you paid. No, you don't, actually.
Right.
You didn't pay for bathhouse.
Jim said, is he trying? Nope.
Uh-oh. Jim's about to go. Jim's about to make a call.
Well, I think they think because they sent a little smiley face emoji with their last message that I'm going to be okay. And that, you know what? That pisses me off. That you might as well send me a thumbs up.
Yeah, Randy doesn't like the thumbs up.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
And come to find out, that is, it's the things that bother anxious people or people with anxiety. And that was one of them.
Really? I wonder why.
Because you think you think people are mad at you.
Oh, yes, because you think it means something more than what it is.
Yeah. I always do too.
Yes, I get that.
I read way more into it. Like Jim uses it so much that on Messenger, I changed it to where he can only send me a cup of coffee, not a thumbs up.
Did you tell him why at least?
Mm-hmm.
And he still didn't stop using it?
No, it's a cup of coffee every time.
Oh my God.
He said, I wish I could be there too. Come on.
Aw.
I don't know why.
You got the morning free, possibly.
Come on. It's cold. I don't know why, but come on.
Come keep me warm.
All right.
He's going to think that means something you might not be thinking it means.
That's true. That's true.
He's going to get ideas.
I'm not mad because I never know how to read people. Right. Texting is hard. When you get a thumbs up, it's like they are blowing you off. That's how I feel. Yes.
Yeah, that's how she feels. Yes.
I see you have the same anxiety that I have, Karma. Thank you.
Yes.
I guess they're like, you know what? She don't need a bath.
Well, you're going to end up going to court in your pajamas, and I hear some people judge that. So you need to get this worked out.
I guess her mom was there this morning. I didn't see her.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Her mom was there? I would love to know why her mom didn't testify.
I don't know. I know exactly, Shamat. That's why I'm like, come on, but I didn't say it with chutzpah. Because this is a small camper. With my anxiety, no heat, no hot water, I would have lost my shit by now. I started losing it last night when I had no electricity. CO2.
We're trying to keep Randy breathing. Yeah.
And I didn't sleep well. No, I didn't sleep well last night. So I'll fall asleep and I just have the hardest time staying asleep.
Yeah.
There it went.
Back on again or off?
Off. And it don't come on by itself. Like you have to flip this.
Oh my goodness, what a pain in the neck. You need to tell this man he needs to move you then. We ain't got time for for chicanery.
Can he come give it a look?
Or he can move you somewhere. That's fine too. Move me.
I would hate to move because I got all my stuff in the refrigerator and
Yeah, that's true.
all
But
my
maybe they can get
clothes.
you an upgrade. You can get a nicer room if you want. Even though that room's adorable. There's nothing wrong with that room. It's just the heat needs to work.
Yeah.
It's too cold to not have heat. Plus, I mean,
Well, I hate now. Like I've acclimated to the damn it. It's the heat's fine. It's the hot water heater where cold water.
Gotcha.
And it's not because I just said, can he come give it a look? And it's not because the water's hot. So I'm just leaving it alone and he can feel the water's cold.
Yeah.
He seemed to want to run out of here. If they keep ignoring me and I go up there, then I'm going to get kicked out. That's what's going to happen.
Well,
hey Cheyenne, try unplugging it's not electricity, it's the hot water heater, it's gas. I know that. Okay. All right, let's talk about it. Oh, so I thought that she did a really good job. So the defense attorney had a problem with her saying memory book.
why?
He said, I thought that just planted a bad, or made it sound like, and everybody calls them memory books. And a lot of people do call them memory books. But this really was a memory book because her baby was dead.
Exactly. What? And so
not memory book.
I have a problem with him saying that she was 17 years old. That's a plain lie.
I called him out on that. He said, well, she was 17 when she had her. I said 18 when she killed her.
No, she was 17 when she went to foster care.
And had the baby. She had the baby at 17.
18 by then? I thought maybe she was 18 by then.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so it doesn't matter. Okay, 18 when she killed her, though. That's when the crime happened. Don't care. We were all 17 once.
Yeah. You know what we weren't doing?
Killing my baby.
Oh, you're having such issues. He will come back out to assist. You're able to drive downhill to the right, bottom of the building from the dumpster. Laundry room also there if you need it. Bathrooms are warm and private. Okay, well, I don't want to.
You know what else is warm and private? The room I paid for. It's all right. They're going to come look at it, girl.
Yeah, I'm going to go off. I got a feeling.
Well, go off after he fixes it.
Yeah, that's true.
Until he's done.
When I just feel like he bought this, didn't really test a lot of stuff, and rented it.
And that could be true. Yeah, he might have done that.
No means no, Matt. Man, I know that's supposed to be. So then you're not comfortable with that. Yeah. He's supposed to be coming back down.
Good.
So he didn't like that she said that. Well, I'm sure that she didn't like it when he started screaming that poor Megan had a rough life.
Yeah, I mean, it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. It's sitting there yelling. What are you doing?
Like I said, Clyde Jr. practiced that. And what an and the jurors thought, what TV shows has he been watching? That was straight out of Law and Order.
Right. Ridiculous.
They just live a completely different lifestyle than some other people. And that's not abnormal. I mean, and I'm not just going to say around here. In every state, there's those kind of people that live whatever. He said he thinks that they're like, she saw Hunter and she saw her way out. But it's something that the defense attorney said today this afternoon was, when she was dating, what's his name? I don't remember. Sue's son. No, Sue was the babysitter. That woman's son that made the shirt. I can't remember his name.
I don't know. I can't think of his name either. I
She
want to.
didn't.
Not Ethan. You're thinking of somebody else.
Yeah, when she was dating so and so, because that was after Evelyn was born. She didn't kill her, but you know what? Jodi Arias didn't kill her other boyfriends till she met Travis.
Right. I mean, yeah. What is that? That means nothing. Like that's a ridiculous argument.
Caleb.
That means nothing.
Yeah, like why are you trying to convince me? She killed this baby. And no, I don't think Hunter was involved. I know how bad it looks, but just because someone's brother was in prison and then got out of prison and died of an overdose, and just because he has a criminal record doesn't make him a murderer, because they kept using the fact that she didn't have a criminal record. You know why? No 17-year-old has a criminal record. Did she have a juvenile? How about a juvenile record? No one's asked that. I know they can't disclose it, but
right.
Because I bet she did.
Well, and even if she didn't, so what? I mean, she wasn't a murderer until she was a murderer.
Right.
I mean, sorry. And what do you want me to say? Just because she didn't murder somebody until she was 18, therefore she's not guilty? No, she's guilty.
She committed her first on the record crime the year she turned 18. Okay.
That's
usually exactly what happened.
That's how it went. I mean, like the fact that she didn't do it before then, I'm supposed to what? Give her some grace for that? Are you kidding?
And, and I guess there's a lot of family history that couldn't be brought out in court. Well, you know what?
It's irrelevant.
All of it's irrelevant, whether or not her brother, which I get, he was in court today.
Her family history is irrelevant. I don't care what her family history is. It has nothing to do with this.
Right. You know what? Tell me their family history of keeping babies alive. Do they have that?
It's just ridiculous to me because it's irrelevant. It doesn't matter what her family life was like. She made a choice and she gets to pay for those consequences, period.
When it comes to what exactly Stadius, exactly. And he's like, I'm not saying it's right that she let Hunter move the body. And he thinks the body was moved several times and her mom and her boyfriend was in on it. Why ain't they? If you think that, then where are they?
Then why didn't you present any kind of a case that said any of that? Why did you put up zero defense? Right. Why didn't you get on the stand and tell everybody this amazing story?
Yeah. Nobody was up there screaming, oh no, she didn't know that family until she started working at the Chicken Shack. Crush dudes.
That doesn't even make any sense.
And come to find the guy that was, today from that right now, I can't think of names because I'm just hey Mama Stone. They say he has such a good reputation. I have no doubt that he has a good reputation. I have no doubt that he has a good name or that he's a good attorney. It's just, when you're on the wrong side of right, in my opinion, like I said before, I like that they stood up for what they believe in. They believe that she didn't do it. They do believe, but he twisted the medical examiner's words this afternoon.
Yes. How can he say he really believes that she's innocent when half of the shit he said today was crap?
Right. What he skipped was because that heart thing that the baby had, what she said was most babies we never know they have it because they outgrow it.
Yeah, they grow out of it. They grow out of it and it comes to nothing. And he actually got up there today and pretended like she said that could have caused the death. No, she didn't.
Yeah.
Or the tongue tie. That could have caused the death. No, it couldn't.
GERD.
That at the most a tongue tie might cause a little bit of a speech impediment. That's it. It's not going to cause her to die.
Exactly.
That's ridiculous.
And I'm sorry, she was talking about that her kid was saying all these words and was already talking.
Yes, she was the baby Einstein over here.
Was she tongue-tied or not? which is common. It's a little clip. They just
Yeah,
clip a little.
it's an easy thing. It's nothing.
Yeah.
Most doctors don't even do anything about it unless it affects like their speech or something like that. It's nothing.
Me too, Nanya. Me too. I think, none of us, like, nobody, I don't know, because they think they're affluent and the Boswells aren't. Well, you know what? The Boswells probably have more than anybody else. They're, I don't know. They're just, they got a bad name, and it doesn't matter who they know, what they know. It doesn't make her so pathetic that she would latch onto this guy, fall in love. And then he's like, and they're just really hard on her because she grieves differently. I'm sorry, grieving by going to the aquarium?
Yeah, where did she grieve? Point me in the direction of her grieving. When did that happen?
Boiling
All I
rock,
see are
rolling rock, whatever that was.
yeah, at the aquarium, doing all these things. What are you talking? Grieving?
Yeah,
She wasn't grieving. She was telling everybody her baby was alive. What are you talking about grieving?
Yeah, they're country rich, actually. But she didn't grieve. And and the way she handled her interviews, what's by smiling and lying?
Right.
Man,
One lie
I
after the next. Like, I don't know, man.
I think what aggravates me is they can't see what we see, which is they handed her every single story that she told. I was so glad today when they said he mentions accident, and then she came back the next day and said, okay, it was an accident.
Yes. Yeah, the prosecution, I mean, they've been on top of this from day one. I feel like they gave an incredible opening. And I felt the same about their closing. I thought they just, she nailed it. They did such a great job.
Deb wins at live. My closed captioning is on. It just won't do it for live streams. You can't do it for live. It should for my past streams. It should work. Sometimes it just don't, but I have it turned on. The defense really made me mad with his grief. Well, and he was saying this after, outside to me about her grief, and I didn't say a word. I didn't argue because I thought, you know what, it's in the jury's hands now, and all we can do is pray that they see exactly what they need to see, and they have the evidence that they need to see, and get it right. Because if they don't get it right,
if she walks from this, Randy, I don't know how I'm going to make it. I don't know if I'm going to be okay.
No, they're closed for the day. They sent them at 5:00. They sent the jury. That's why I made a little TikTok, and there was a girl that she's like, yeah, I'm still here waiting. And I know that's not true because I got a text that said, some of them were closing it, but whatever.
I'm a little nervous that they didn't already come back with a verdict, though.
I'm not, because
they were going to be back in 15 minutes.
They had 2 hours of paperwork to do.
Oh, yes. You know what? I'm lying. I did say that. I said it's going to take them forever just to fill out the paperwork. I did say that.
Yep. They said they have 2 hours of paperwork to do, and because they are having their dinner catered, they may just let them go home for the day, and that's what they did.
Gotcha. They had 2 hours of paperwork to do before they started deliberating?
Yeah, their packet was this thick. They have so many charges, and I hate to say sub-charges, but that's what it seems like. Like, is it you can get her for this, or A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K? I mean,
yeah, these lesser includeds are there was a lot of them.
I'll say they'll have the verdict before lunch tomorrow. I hope, because I really am not looking forward to just hanging out, which I will hang out here. I'll get ready, and then hopefully somebody will let me know something.
Yeah.
Right, Stadius. Amen. This has been like for them to not put on a defense. They really think they've put on a defense. That guy really kind of got my goat, didn't he? He really did.
Oh, honey, me too. I was screaming. You should have heard me, girl. I was absolutely screeching. I was so pissed. He
And so-
absolutely enraged me with his closing.
Yes.
Just it was gaslighting, lie. It was terrible.
Yeah,
I was
it
so
was
mad. And I was
again,
like, why is nobody stopping him? Why is the prosecution just letting him say this stuff? And then I thought, okay, they're going to get up and they're going to say, oh, well, that's a very interesting story he told or whatever. And they kind of did that. But I would have liked even more. Like, get up there and point out that he's, she's not 17, she's 18. To point out some things. Help this jury see that they've been gaslit, that the guy is straight up lying.
I'll look more into it, Deb Wins at Life. Okay, maybe I've missed something. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know that I've ever seen such, like you said, gaslighting in a closing argument.
Right. And he's just allowed to say whatever he wants. Like, I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, because I'm hoping that they're remembering that is not what the medical examiner said. She did not say that, yes, this stuff could have killed the baby. Yes, this stuff could have done that. She said none of that.
Absolutely.
No,
She said the opposite of that.
Yes.
And then when she was bullied with jail, threatened with jail, she finally gave you a yes or no answer to a question that really shouldn't have been answered by yes or no. And that was her whole point. And then you bullied an answer out of her. You whined to the judge. So the judge threatens her with jail. That's how that went. We were all there. We all saw that.
Destin, I couldn't believe when they did stand back up and they didn't correct that she was 18. And it's not that it's that big of a difference between 17 and 18, but it's just the fact that they made her younger than what she was for sympathy.
And it's a lie. He shouldn't be able to get up there and lie in his closing. I don't like that. That's not okay. Oh God, girl, I was screaming.
I was screaming on the inside. Plus, it was below zero in there, of course.
Of course.
And they just full of shit. That's just I like just.
Hang on. The judge is here. The judge is in the room. Here. Listen.
What?
Yes. Hang on. Here it is.
Everyone stand, please.
I think they're letting him go for the day, but just in case. I think they're letting him go for the day. Like you said that, and I think that's what's happening. But
You may be seated.
just in case, let's just hear him.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go through these admonitions again. You're not to communicate with other jurors or anyone else regarding any subject connected with this trial. You're not to form or express any opinion on the case until it's finally submitted to you. You're to report promptly to the court any incident involving an attempt by any person to improperly influence any member of the jury or a juror's violation of the court's admonitions. You're not to read, watch, or listen to any news reports concerning the case. You're to decide this case solely on the evidence introduced in the trial. Now, when you get back to the hotel, you're not to deliberate. You only deliberate in that room.
Gotcha.
That's 11.
Uh-oh. Are they missing a juror?
Oh no.
I don't think we have Ms. Rucroft.
Oh, good. Give her name. That's great.
Yeah, that was a wow. String
They all
cheese.
left you. Okay.
That was too.
We'll go through this one more time now that we're all back together. You're not to communicate with other jurors or anyone else regarding any subject connected with the trial. You're not to form or express an opinion about the case until you finally decide it. You're to report promptly to the court any incident involving an attempt by any person to improperly influence any jury member or a juror's violation of the court's admonitions. You're not to read, watch, or listen to any news reports concerning the case. You're to decide this case solely on the evidence introduced in the trial. All right. Yeah, you can go with the officer. Have a good evening.
Do we know what time they're supposed to be back tomorrow?
From the text I got, 8 or 8:30 for them.
Okay.
So I mean that's they can start deliberations at 8 or between 8 and 8:30 tomorrow. So
Okay. I didn't even know I still had that channel going. That was funny. I just heard noise in the background. I was like, what is that? And then I went and looked and I was like, oh, I still had a tab open.
I'm glad. I got nervous. I'm like, surely I didn't get bad info.
No, you didn't. I didn't even know that I still had that tab even open. So,
Well, I'm glad you did.
yeah.
I'm surprised no verdict. I'm not, because of the paperwork and because of how many charges there are. There's 20 charges.
Yeah.
Even though 9 of them are the same. Or is it 9? I think it's 9.
I thought there were 19 charges.
I thought there was 20.
There's 20? Okay.
And then several of them are for lying to the cops, but she told the
Yeah.
truth. According to the defense attorney, that one time she told the truth. So,
well, now I do it.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Seven to 17 were all lying to the police. Oh, but wouldn't that mean they've decided innocent on the big charge? No.
I don't think they've even really started deliberations yet. They're
I don't
probably
think they started.
Yeah.
I said they haven't even done their big vote to see
right.
where people stand.
Yeah, because they probably started with the paperwork and then had dinner and then that was it, That's
Yeah.
the end of the day.
Because they delivered the dinner to the courthouse.
Yeah.
Like, I would want it in my room, but I'm weird. I like eating by myself. I don't mind it. And
yeah, but they didn't send them. I mean, so then when there's oh well, they'll be at the courthouse tomorrow, so never mind.
Yeah.
When they're home, like on Sundays, how do they get fed? Do the courthouse still feed them on Sundays?
They're not. Yeah. Yeah, they have to provide all their meals. So I don't know. I guess that maybe they have it delivered to the hotel that day.
Yeah.
But the lady lawyer said they could skip. No, what they get to skip is they decide the punishment for the first 3, and then then the judge decides the punishment for the rest.
So for the murder, the jury gets to decide the punishment?
Yes.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. So, and at this point, I don't care if it's life with parole, without parole, because it's like I told Sally today. I said, it doesn't matter if she gets parole because she's never going to tell the truth.
Well, and it doesn't matter. Yeah, well, and also that's true. You're right. But it also doesn't matter even if she gets released. And honestly, because I'm a bitch, I would love to watch her at 80 years old, fend for herself, be homeless, starve for the remaining, 5 minutes of her life. I'd be all right with that.
Yeah, and then end up in a garbage can upside down. Lori, we just played it where they let them go for the day back to the room, and they're not allowed to discuss it. Which that sucks. That would
be hard. And it would be hard not to watch stuff too. That would be really super hard. But yeah, no, even if she gets parole, I'd be okay with that. Go be homeless at the end of your life when you're 80 years old and trying to, you don't got a family, you don't got a pot to piss in, a window to throw it out of, nothing.
No.
And go survive.
That could be long gone by then.
Mm-hmm. I could be okay with that.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Live the rest of your life hungry and suffering, you nasty bitch.
Yep. May you suffer.
That's terrible. I have such a cold heart when it comes to her. I'm so disgusted with her.
Her and Stephen Stearns.
Yeah.
I don't know anybody that kills a baby. And I guess I also hate for someone to get accused that's not there to defend themselves and to
Right.
just kick that family when they're down, knowing that he buried his son last year. Hey,
Yeah.
Whitebird. Thank
That
you.
poor dad. My heart broke for him already during his testimony. My heart was already hurting for him.
Me too. And
And
then
find out that he's already buried one child. Like, it's just so. They were so needlessly rude to him.
they were. They, hey, Tonda. Yeah, no more having babies. That's a definite win.
Yeah.
She doesn't care what she's done to anyone, and I don't know why they can't say that. And I have a feeling that she gets that. I hate to say this, but she gets it from her mom. I know I've said that before, but to hear, and they all laugh about, "Hey, she's in and out of jail, so it's one of two charges, theft and drugs." It's not funny, man. She's an addict. Y'all are laughing at her, but I don't know. I guess it's aggravating. I'm not the one having to arrest her every time she steals from somebody or something, but it's definitely a small town.
Yeah.
She threw a lot of people under the bus, and they I don't know why they think she would lie for Hunter. He said, "I want you to take out Ethan's name and everything she said about Ethan and put in Hunter." And that's how we came to our conclusion. Like, that was Hunter threatening her to do something to her if she didn't lie for him.
And his whole closing about how their text message exchange was planned that way.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, they knew it would come into evidence, I guess, or something. There's no evidence of that. Like, you just made that up.
No, and if she was so afraid of him, why'd she confess right the day after y'all told her it could be an accident? Why did she come in that day and, "Oh yeah, by the way, it was an accident. I have no idea where it is."
Sorry, I didn't tell you guys. I didn't want to know.
Yeah. Which, I'm sorry. She says that a lot, if you notice.
Yeah.
And we know what that is. So keep getting
crap. That's what it is.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Am I going to get my baby back? Am I? What was with all these lies? Why all of a sudden is she telling the truth? Doesn't make sense.
No, doesn't.
Defense attorney is just mad. I know they're doing their job, and every place has to have defense attorneys. And I learned respect for them when I was at Sarah Boone's case. But
yeah, but he didn't get up there and lie.
Nope. And you know what? I think he knew that he wasn't doing. Look, he did all he could do without telling lies, like you said.
Right.
They just don't like this Tommy guy because, like I said, their name. Yeah. And hey, Tolbert, thank you for being here. The defense attorney wasn't bad looking, but he was cocky AF. Yeah. Yeah. I'm getting a knock. Hold on, y'all.
Okay.
Hello? No. It just.
We never ever had a problem.
I thought I was the first one that rented it.
I took it out.
See.
I'll check it. Everything's running now.
Yeah.
And how long? Well, then are you going the right way? Because it seems hot, the hot water right there.
Did it seem hot?
Yeah,
it's
up to temperature.
Hot's on the left.
No, it's this way. It was just getting warm. That's cool.
One lesson about plumbing. Hot's on the left and shit goes downhill.
Yeah, but it's hot. Feel it.
No. That's about it. It's a little bit warm. I don't know. It's,
Well, I'm just saying,
you're
it's-
going to have to stay here, and
Well, I'll
it'll
let it
maybe
go.
it'll. No. What I mean is move in, because when you're here, it doesn't kick off.
Every time I've come here, the stove. Remember, you said it was out of propane, and I lit it. I'm trying to do so much.
Look,
I can't make it work. I mean, I'm not doing anything. I'm just when I come and I turn the button on, it lights.
I know.
I mean, I don't see why you're mad at me. I mean,
I'm
or us, or Rocky
I'm not
Top.
mad at you.
She said you were upset, the lady in the office. I was like, okay.
No, I'm.
Okay.
Well, maybe a little. I
mean,
guess.
don't know, really.
Look, I've had a rough day, and I'm a little
Okay.
aggravated, but I'm not aggravated.
This is working fine for you, right?
This is working fine. Yes. The reason
Okay.
I couldn't get this lit is because I wasn't pushing it in.
I got you.
Yeah, that
Okay.
was my fault. I don't know.
Well,
if
how long? Because how long did it stay? Did it not stay lit for last night?
you were pulling out of the driveway?
Okay. Well, we're gonna wait. I'm gonna watch it run its cycle out here and see if it's doing anything funny. I'll
Okay.
let you know.
Okay, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Ooh.
Now, of course, what I meant was you're gonna have to stay here. I meant like your good luck that it's not flipping off. I didn't mean it.
Yeah, you were playing. You're
Yeah.
trying to be lighthearted.
Yeah, because she said at the office I was aggravated, which I guess I am aggravated. It's been a rough day. It's been a long day. You know, I've been in court 9 hours, arguing, and now it's staying on. I'm glad it's staying on, and I hope it stays on. I'm being
So,
nice. Kathy,
do they have their water set up differently, where one direction is hot and the other's cold, and they have it turned around, or what?
He tried to tell me that the hot water was on the right when it's on the left. It's always on the left. What I say, that's the lesson of plumbers.
Yeah,
Hot water's on the left and shit runs downhill. That's it.
but maybe when they installed it backwards.
They didn't.
Okay.
It'll get a little bit warm, and then and I think that's what's left, in the tank where it gets hot and then it starts cooling down. Right now it's staying on, and I hope it stays on. I didn't break it.
So why didn't it stay on when you touched it?
I don't know. I don't know. If he pulls out of this driveway, it's going to click off. I promise. And they're going to think I'm doing something crazy to the hot water.
Well, we got you on camera. You're not doing anything to anything.
I know. I wanted to say, look, I have a stream going, and that I have proof that I'm not doing anything.
Right. This is not you. You're not doing it.
Is it an on-demand heater? No, it's a gas hot water heater. He seemed okay.
Did he say he doesn't own that place?
No, he tried to say that it worked fine before, and I said, you said you never rented it before.
And what'd he say? He took it out.
Mm-hmm. And he did tell me that. He said that him and his wife took it out. Or he may, I think he said that. Take your attitude adjuster down to the campground. I don't need it. I think and I'm sure he's irritated. I would be. He's probably tired. He's probably had a long day too.
Yeah, he probably wants to go home. I mean, I get that. Yeah, we all do. But you can't have a cold, that's not going to work.
Yeah, it's staying on now. So I don't know. Maybe whatever he's doing outside, because I could feel him moving the camper. It must be working.
All right, good.
Yeah. Because, yes, I did. I didn't think I was out of gas. I couldn't get my first night here, I couldn't get the stove lit. But I don't have a gas stove at home. I didn't know I had to push it in. That's what I was doing wrong.
Yeah.
I have electric at home. It's a big difference cooking on gas than electric.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Yeah. And I've always heard gas is better. I'm on gas too, and every time
I don't know if it's better, but I like it. I like having a gas stove.
You do?
I do.
Timber does too. Timber does
Yeah, I do. I mean, I don't know if it's better or not. I've never been a big cook, so I'm probably not the person to ask.
Yeah, well, I mean, it definitely burns hotter. It's staying on now. He must have done something that fixed it.
Well, good.
That's me, Lacey. That's me. And no, there's not enough hot water here to. Always heard gas is better too, but I've always ever used electric. When you make that much money, okay, I'm not going to read that out loud because it's outside. Well, yeah, I mean, it's not like, gas is cheaper. You think so? We have one gas heater, so I could have a gas stove because we have a propane tank at the house. I mean, I guess they're high. Gas stoves are high.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Well, I can't think of anything else that happened today other than just a bunch of chicanery that made me want to fist fight
it pissed everybody off, got everybody grumpy.
yeah. And literally, when I just got so upset because I thought, why are you keeping this going? And I couldn't understand why the people that were standing around, with me didn't question more. Maybe, I don't know, but
Probably
maybe
because they were watching you.
I know it. And I thought, I'm not trying to sound like an expert, but I do know about the trace DNA because I watched so much forensics because I
Yes.
love that crap. I love it.
Yeah.
Everything about it. And so I know that if we share a laundry basket, my hair may be on your clothes or my DNA will be on your clothes because of the laundry basket, just stuff like that
Yes.
people get pinned for when they don't. So.
Right. All right. Well.
All right, y'all. I guess
we're not going to watch. We won't be watching anything on my channel tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. I'm not going to set a stream up. But if you hear anything, if they have a verdict or whatever, you need to text me right away.
Yeah, they're like I said, they're going to start. They said 8 or 8:30.
Okay.
And I don't know. I don't know what time but I'll definitely let you know.
Yeah, just keep me posted. Sounds really good. I'm excited. Love it. We're on Verdict Watch.
Don Abercrombie. I can't say I got. Oh no! Well, feel better, Don. All right, y'all. I don't know why I'm waving. I'll see y'all later.
Bye, guys.
Bye, y'all.